Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to go over this Keurig K-Cafe and I'm going to concentrate on the frother. So this has a really nice frother, but I've been doing some experimenting with it and I'm going to show you how hot it actually gets the milk. It's only going to get it to about 150. You can't get it any hotter than that. So let's start off by, a normal Starbucks drink is served to you between around 160, 150 degrees. They steam their milk to about 160, and maybe by the time you get it, it might be a little cooled off. You can get it extra hot. It's supposed to be around 180. So Keurig, these machines have a hard time keeping that kind of temperature because this frother is only going to froth it to 150. And so I tried a couple different things. I thought, well, maybe I could put hot milk in here. So I microwaved milk for about 30 seconds and it got up to about 120. I put it in here, and this is not a timing thing. It just froths it till it gets to about 150 degrees. So when I hit the latte button, normally it goes around 1 minute and 15 seconds. It only frothed it for about 5 seconds because it was already up to temperature. So the frother, it froths to a temperature, not a time. I thought this was a time thing. But it's gonna, and again, you've got a latte line in there and a cappuccino line. Now I have gone a little bit above, so the latte line is 6 ounces. The cappuccino line is 4 ounces. And I have gone as much as 8 ounces, so this thing will handle 8 ounces, which is just, you can just draw an imaginary line right above the latte. So I have done 8 ounces. It doesn't quite get it up to 150 because I think there's just such a large quantity of milk in there. But it did get up about 145. So today we're going to do the latte portion. And then we got to talk about drink sizes. So when you do an espresso shot through here, when you're doing a latte or cappuccino, you're going to come up here and hit the latte or cappuccino button. You're going to hit the K. The shot button's already lit. So when you do that, it's going to brew a shot through that K-cup. And I use coffee K-cups. I use coffee K-cups for my espresso shots. And I've also got a video out there where I use a reusable Keurig filter, or reusable Keurig K-cup, and I put my own coffee grounds in there. But when you brew the espresso shot, it's only going to give you about 2 ounces of coffee. Now, Starbucks espresso shots are 1.5 ounces. So when you want a 2 shot from Starbucks, you're getting about 3 ounces of an espresso. So this machine, we got to do, just a little figuring out. And so the most I can get out of it in one setting. So this cup is pretty standard. This is a tall. So Starbucks, their tall, which is their small, is 12 ounces. The Grande is 16 ounces. And the Vintage 20 ounces. So we really can only get, and now we can double everything and just keep doing it over and over. But so to do one K cup and one frothing session, so we get 6 ounces of froth, and we get 2 ounces of espresso. And if you add syrups, like I'm gonna do a salted caramel mocha, you get about another ounce maybe between all the syrups and stuff. So you're going to see that you can't quite get what you can get at Starbucks as far as quantity. But when I do the salted caramel mocha, I'm going to fill it up to the latte line. That's going to give me 6 ounces. So 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 9. We're getting close to the tall, which is 12 ounces. And in my video when I did my salted caramel, I went ahead and put 8 ounces. So 8 ounces, 2 ounces, you're up to 10 ounces. With the syrups, you're up to about maybe 11 ounces. So you're getting really close to what you actually get at Starbucks. But the temperature just isn't going to be quite as hot. And I really don't know how to solve that with this machine because of the frother over here being temperature limiting. So you're not going to be able to froth hotter than 150 with this frother. Okay, so milk, we're going to do 2% milk today. Milk starts off at around 40. When you pull it out of the icebox, it's around 40 degrees. So we're going to pour it in here. Like I said, I'm going to go up to the latte line. I've got it up to the latte line. I got my little black thing in there. If your little black thing doesn't turn sometimes when you first start it, like in the morning, you've got to kind of manually turn it by hand. And then it kind of jump starts it. So I'm going to hit the latte because I've got more milk in there. Then I'm going to put my shot in. And I hit shot. And we should get about 2 ounces. Now something else I've noticed about this Keurig, so sometimes first thing in the morning, your shot is not as hot as like the second or third time. So maybe you could run, do a clean water run through there to kind of jumpstart this thing. It should come out the same temperature every single time, but I've noticed sometimes the shots aren't quite as hot the first time. So this is doing the shot, and this is going to steam it to about 150 degrees, or froth it to about 150. Okay, so the shot's done. See, the most we can get out of that shot's 150. So you're already starting behind the curve with the shot. Okay, so that's done frothing. We're going to see what the temperature is of this. Now be careful, this is hot. So I do see 150, 151. I don't see much more than that. So both of them are at 150. We're going to dump this in. See, this is a 12 ounce, so we're not quite to 12 ounces. Now yesterday I'm going to do mocha. Now this mocha can be kept at room temperature. If you use Hershey's chocolate syrup, it's going to be in the refrigerator probably, and it's going to be even colder. So we'll put one. Yesterday I did 2 tablespoons. It was pretty sweet. Today I'm going to do 1 tablespoon. That's a lot of syrup. And then the salted caramel mocha takes hazelnut. Now this can be kept at room temperature, and it's really liquidy. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of it also. Okay, then we got to stir it. So you can see we're already starting to go down pretty quick. We're already at 127, just with adding those syrups. And those syrups were at room temperature. Then we're going to add, of course, your Ready Whip. It's in the refrigerator, so it's going to be cold. And then we're going to sprinkle on our sugar, which is our turbano and smoked sea salt. I've got that mixed together in this bowl. It doesn't take very much. Probably should have done the caramel. You can probably do the caramel first, but this is like the thick caramel syrup that they drizzle onto. Ooh, that's a lot. And then you would spread some salt on there. So this drink, see, this is in an insulated glass, and it's not super hot. So that's not really going to burn you. I just took a big sip of that, which if you get one from Starbucks, you can't take a big sip. So these kind of are made to be drank right away. So today's video was just, I wanted to go over temperature, because yesterday's video, I really wanted to get this hotter, and I think some people out there are going to want theirs hotter too. So that's why I tried to put preheated milk into this. It just doesn't work. It's only going to, so this thing is regulated by temperature. I thought, like I said, I thought it was a timing thing. And once it gets to about 150, then it stops. So there's really no way using what we have here to get this more than 150 starting off, and it cools off right away. And with 1 tablespoon of each, that's a really good tasting drink right now. So again, this is Just a Dad. I hope this helped with quantities of the frother. Let's go over that again. So again, the cappuccino is 4 ounces. The latte is 6 ounces. You're going to get about a 2-ounce shot out of your K-cup. So right there, you're looking, you know, with a cappuccino, you're looking at 6 ounces. And with a latte, you're looking at 8 ounces. And a Starbucks tall is 12 ounces. So, but these do make really good drinks. You just got to, so you may look online and your proportions are like, oh, this needs 2 tablespoons of syrup. That's going to be way too much for these drinks, I think. You're going to have to lower your proportions down since you're just not dealing with the big quantity that Starbucks deals with. So I do recommend using syrups that can be kept on the countertop. Now this one says you can only keep it 3 weeks. 3 weeks of opening if you store it at room temperature. So yeah, syrup does spoil after a while, but at least you can keep this at room temperature for a while. And it would take a while to use that much syrup. So again, this is Just a Dad. I'm going to be doing a bunch of series on these videos. If you could, leave comments down below of questions. I look at my comments a lot. So if you got any questions, I don't mind answering them or looking them up myself. And like I said, I'm going to be doing different drinks. I'm really starting to want to learn this machine a lot. I want to start making a lot of different drinks. You know, it does have a lot of capabilities. Being able to do that espresso shot is a really nice capability for a Keurig. Not all Keurigs do that. Most Keurigs just do 6 ounces, which is way too much for an espresso shot. That's mainly just a coffee. So this machine has been really good so far, and I want to continue to use it. And I'm going to be making several videos just on this machine. So if you could, please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.